Alright then, so the top 10 icons to choose from Icon Swap Set 2. If you guys need some FIFA 20 coins that are safe, cheap and reliable, then make sure you get yourself over to mulefactory.com and go ahead and use the code NerdFire at the checkout to get yourself 5% off your order and build on your ultimate team now and get the best players possible in your team. Also, just before we get into the video, if you guys want to go ahead and get yourself some G Fuel, make sure you head over to the G Fuel website, a link in the description to that, and go ahead and use the code NERD at the checkout for 10% off your order. Okay boys, so today we are back with a brand new video, and as you can tell by the title and what I said at the start, we are today talking about the top 10 icons you guys should choose from Icon Swap Set 2. So if you guys didn't know, Icon Swaps Batch 2 or Set 2, whatever you want to call it, was dropped last night. Obviously this video should be going out at 10 AM in the morning if I've got this at the right time. So yeah, basically Icon Swap Set 2 was dropped, so today we're going to go through all the icons etc that were released in it. I'll just put a quick screenshot on your screen now. These are some of the icons that were dropped in there. We've got the likes of Vieira, Ronaldinho, Essien at the top. But like I said, we're going to go through all of them, show you how many tokens you need, and then I'm going to tell you the top 10 that I would personally choose to get from the icon swap. But before we get into the rest of this, if you guys would like to know the easiest way to complete the challenges to get the first set of tokens, make sure you hit the like button and let me know in the comments as well. But yeah, anyways, that's enough of that for now. So first things first, we're going to take a quick look at the challenges, just a brief look, but then if you want an in-depth review of how to complete them the easiest way, do, like I said, hit the like button and let me know in the comments. So yes, let's go ahead, check out the challenges, and then we'll get into the players that are involved. Alright boys, so as you can see, we have got the challenges. So first of all, if we look at the icon swaps online, we've got 3 in the Bundesliga, La Liga, and 3 Lions. So the first challenge is win 4 rival matches using 90 first own Bundesliga players in your starting squad. The second challenge is win 4 rival matches using 9 first own La Liga players in your starting squad. And then the final one is win 5 rival matches using 11 English players in your starting squad. 4 must be first owned. So yeah, they're the online challenges needed to be done for this section for the first set of tokens EA are dropping. Obviously, they're all on rivals, so you have to play them all on there for the online ones. So, you know, they're pretty self-explanatory, but like I said, if you want to know the easiest way, the best players to use for these challenges, make sure you hit the like button and let me know in the comments. But if we then get into these first set of offline challenges, as you can see, we have 3 here in the Liga BBVA, MX, and MLS, Saudi Professional League, and the Gli Azzurri. Don't know if I pronounced all of them right, but what you need to do for them challenges are, the first one, you need to win 6 squad battle matches on minimum world-class difficulty using 6 Liga BBVA, MX, and 5 MLS players in your starting squad. The second challenge for the Saudi Professional League is win 6 squad battle matches on minimum world-class difficulty using 11 Saudi Professional League players in your starting squad. And then for the final one, you need to win squad battle matches on minimum legendary difficulty using 11 Italian players in your starting squad. So, they are the challenges that we've got so far. Obviously, they'll drop more throughout the season, or maybe the next season that we get for the rest of the icon swaps. But now, it is time to look at the players that are involved and the amount of tokens you need for each individual player. So, let's head over to the SBC screen where the icon swaps are, and let's go through these icons. Alright boys, so here we are on the icon swap section. So this is the very first page of it. So basically what I'm going to do first is just go through the icons, the amount of tokens you need for them as well. So let's go through that first. So the first one on the list is Bobby Moore at 5 icon swap tokens you need for him. As you can see, this is, I believe, his mid-icon. Yeah, mid-icon Bobby Moore for 5 tokens. Next on the list, we have Frank Rijkaard at 5 tokens. This is his baby card, 86 rated CDM that you can get for 5 tokens. Next one up, we've got Hierro at 6 tokens. As you can see, this is the base icon Hierro centre-back card. Next to him, then we've got the 6 for Van der Sar's mid-icon card. Did we have it? No, I think we had Schmeichel was one of the goalkeepers for last time. So 6 tokens for Van der Sar. Then on to the next page, we go straight from 6 to 10. The first one being 10 for a mid-icon Raul, as you can see there. Then next to him, we've got Ronald Kooyman at mid-icon, 88 rated for 10 tokens. Next to him, then we have another 10 token one in Clarence Seedorf, base icon Clarence Seedorf there. And then another 10, a full page of 10 for Pires, prime icon Robert Pires there. That's then that page. Now to page number 3. So kicking off page number 3, we have 11 tokens needed for the first 3. So the first 3 are indeed prime icon Nakata. Next to him, then we have a base icon Socrates. Then next to him, we do have a base icon Zambrotta. So they are all 11. Then we go up to another 2 tokens in 13 tokens for the mid icon Luis Figo. Then for the next page, I believe we might have like another page or maybe 2 after this, but we then go up to 14 tokens for the first 3 in Sol Campbell prime icon. which is not bad. Then we have a 14 tokens for prime icon Gary Lineker. Then we also have 14 tokens for base icon Laurent Blanc. And then going up another 4 tokens, we have a mid icon pack at 18 tokens. Then we have this page, and I think like 3 more on another page or 2. So next up, we have 2 ones that require 19 icon swap tokens. So we got Luis Hernandez prime, as you can see there, and also John Brand's prime icon as well. Then we go up to 20 tokens for mid icon version of Del Piero. Then we go to our Ronaldinho at 21 tokens for his base icon. And then to the final page, we have 2 more in prime Michael Essien at 23 tokens, as you can see there. And then also then another 23 icon swap 2 tokens to get the base icon Patrick Vieira. Okay, so a lot of cards in here. We've got some very, very nice players. Honestly, like, there's actually a lot of options here. So I'm going to have to choose wisely for my top 10. Obviously, some of you guys might disagree. So let me know in the comments who you would put in your top 10. And let me know if you'd switch any of the ones that I've put in there out. But let's go with option number 10. Starting from the bottom, who would I go for? Who would I choose, or what pair would I choose? Let's have a think. So going off what I believe we can only get 24 tokens again. I'm not too sure if I'm right there. I believe that's the title though. So in number 10, if I was to choose my number 10 slot, I would go for Luis Hernandez at 19 tokens. Obviously, this is prime Hernandez. He's got 3-star weak foot, which isn't the best, but 4-star skills. Always very, very quick on this game. Obviously, if you look at his stats, 92 pace, 89 dribbling, 88 shooting, 48 defending, 74 passing, and 70 physical. He has some very, very nice stats, and I definitely think he could be a good choice to choose. And like I said, it is his prime version, so I would probably put him personally at number 10 in the list. So my number 9 in the list is once again one of the higher ones, just because I feel like some of the time it just can't be really worth going for the higher rated ones. But coming in at number 9 is indeed Ronaldinho. So obviously he is indeed a very good card. Obviously he's got a very, very nice card. He's got 4-star weak foot, 5-star skills. The thing that honestly puts me off with this card though is like 80 pace. Like, I just don't think grinding out that many tokens is worth to get an 80 pace cam. I just don't think personally it is. I mean, if you take a look at his stats, 80 pace, 90 dribbling, 85 shooting, 38 defending, 88 passing, and 77 physical. I feel like he's worthy of being in the top 10 list to choose like options wise, but I just feel like he shouldn't be too high up the list as in to the top ones that are most likely worth it, because obviously it's a lot of tokens to get, 21 tokens to get that card, which isn't the fastest in game, and I feel like you want your attackers to have a bit of pace. I don't know, maybe just me. Next on the list, I'm actually going to go for a combination of players that you can get through the whole set of 24 tokens if you complete them all. The first player I'm going for in that list is indeed Sol Campbell at 14 tokens for his 89 rated, obviously prime. I feel like he could be an absolutely solid centre back, and I've decided to go for 2 centre backs in the slot number 8. So joining him is indeed the man Ronald Kooyman, obviously 77 pace, 79 dribbling, 86 shooting, 87 defending, 86 passing, 83 physical, standing at 5'11", not the tallest of centre backs, but I feel like them two together could be an absolute solid partnership and would work quite nicely to get all your tokens to spend on them 2 players. Moving on to number 7 on my list, I've actually got a pair here that you can actually probably put in either 8 or 7. Like the last 2, you could actually probably switch around. I don't really know, but I've decided to go for a triangle, sorry, a trio, not actually a double, and that is involving 10 token Kooyman, as you can see there. And then going back down the list is Edwin Van der Sar in goal as well, and also Hierro as another centre back. So a triangle at the back. Obviously we haven't looked at Hierro's card, but 6'2", very, very nice card actually overall, and I think that would be a sick trio to get if you need to bolster up your defence and goalkeeper. Van der Sar obviously is very, very decent in the game as well, so I think that could be an awesome triangle to get from swaps as well. And obviously you're getting 3 icons through the whole swaps, which is sick, and you still even have 2 tokens spare. I mean, not that you can use them. Next on my list, I'm going to go for one of the highest ones in here at 23 tokens at number 6, and that is indeed Michael Essien. I mean, this card looks incredible. I mean, it could definitely be higher up the list because it does look like a very, very nice card, but I just feel like 23 tokens is so much to grind for personally. I mean, obviously, if you want to get these combinations, it's going to be a lot to grind for as well, but just for one icon, I feel like it's so much to grind for. But obviously, he's got a very nice card, you know, 85 pace, 82 dribbling, 90 defending, 90 physical is his main stats, and then his attributes are incredible as well. But I just feel because you're only getting 1 player from the 23 tokens, it's a lot to go through to get that 1 card, but still a very, very nice option. That's why he's in the top 10 for me. So in at number 5, to bolster up the midfield, I feel like this one could be higher up as well. I'm not too sure. Like, in terms of my top 10, I mean, I would just go for any of these options personally, but coming in at number 5 is indeed 14 tokens for the Baby Blanc cam card, and then with him as well, I would say to go for Seedorf, obviously using the whole 24 tokens, but both very, very solid midfielders. Obviously, you can switch Blanc to go into a defensive role in game as well. He can play at centre-back, which is decent, but I would say they are definitely two very good options to go for in there as well. Then in number 4, once again, using one of the players that I've just used in that previous one, I would go with 14 tokens you could actually have with Sol Campbell. And then alongside him, once again, we're going to go for Seedorf. Like I said, a very, very solid midfielder. Can kind of play either defensive midfield or as an attacking midfielder. And obviously, Sol Campbell's prime would be absolutely solid, I believe, anyway. So that is definitely an option at number 4. Then my option number 3. I think this is a very, very solid one. This guy is very, very good, at least the highest token one. That is indeed Luis Figo, 90 rated right winger. Very, very good if you switch him in game as a cam. Honestly, this card is incredible. And then with him, a right back you can probably keep for the whole game for 11 tokens. Obviously, taking this to 24. That is Zambrotta. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, a very nice card. And that right back will honestly, I feel like, last you the whole game because it looks absolutely solid. 5'11", 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, an absolutely incredible card. All right then, moving on to option 2 and 1. So, coming in at option number 2, I've gone ahead and chosen the mid-icon pack at 18 tokens. And then you can also get with that either Hierro or Van der Sar, whoever you'd prefer to get. I feel like it's probably worth going for the mid-icon pack. I feel like the base icon was just a bit more risky, and I feel like the mid-icons, you got more of a chance of getting a decent player. I mean, obviously you have the same chance, but most mid-icon players are actually better than obviously their babies. So I'd probably say go with a mid-icon pack on either Hierro, Van der Sar, or you can even go if you wanted Rijkaard or Bobby Moore. Obviously they're lower and you have a spare token. But yeah, I feel like the mid-icon pack is definitely a shout to go for, and then one of them 4 from the first page as well that you can get alongside it in there as well if you get all the tokens. And then to end it off, I've actually gone with the joint highest token needed person on this thing. I don't even know if that made sense, but it is indeed 23 tokens for Baby Vieira. This guy you can use for the rest of the game. Like literally anything that comes out, team of the year, team of the season, this guy is still going to be able to get into your team. He's a complete meta CDM on this game. I mean, 3-star, 3-star doesn't matter because he's a CDM. He will 100% last you the whole game, and that's why I feel like he's got to take that top spot. If you can grind all the way to the tokens, I know I said earlier, it's a lot of tokens to put into one player, but if it's Patrick Vieira, he will always be solid on this game, I feel like. He's always been solid throughout the FIFAs, and he will be able to stay in your team till the end of the game, at least I believe. So yes, boys, that is my ranking, my top 10 icon picks I would go for from Icon Swaps 2. What I want you guys to do is let me know your top 10 in the comments, and also what you change in my ones as well, whether you agree with them, whether you disagree with them. Let me know in the comments. But yes, guys, anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy the video, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.